What are you going to see from Dillon Gabriel, T, in the next 3 to 4 weeks that's going to make you say, hell yeah, he's my franchise quarterback? You're not winning a Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel. So what you want him for? And that's the first time I've actually realized that. Like, you play to win the game.
But
if you're not winning the Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel, why do you want to keep him out there?
Their season's over.
Am I saying that Shedeur Sanders is going to come out here and be 15 to 25,000 times better than Dillon Gabriel? No.
His voice is calm, but heavy with frustration. You are not winning a Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel. So what do you want him for? That single line drops like a hammer and the studio goes still. Because deep down, everyone knows what it means. The Cleveland Browns are trapped again. Caught between loyalty to a rookie they hope will grow and the undeniable of the man sitting right behind him, Shedeur Sanders.
I've seen essentially zero difference between Joe Flacco and Dillon Gabriel playing. Both with a 1-3 record. They get 3.5 points per game more, and 30 less yards, and less yards per drop back as well. This offense is honestly one of the worst in the entire NFL as it is right now, especially their passing offense. They can't get any sort of rhythm.
This is not a simple depth chart question. It is bigger than who starts on Sunday. It is about who carries the future of the franchise. It is about whether the Browns have the courage to admit they might be repeating the same mistake they have made for decades. The fear of being wrong is greater than the desire to be great. That is how a team stays stuck. Before we go any deeper, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And if you love Shedeur, then comment SS 100%. I want to hear from the real ones in the dog pound. Your voice matters, and we read every single comment. Let us be honest. The Cleveland offense right now is a mess. Whether it's Joe Flacco or Dillon Gabriel, the results look the same. Both quarterbacks sit at 1-3. Under Gabriel, the team scores only 3.5 more points per game, yet somehow gains 30 fewer yards and even fewer yards per dropback. That is not progress. That is paralysis.
So you're not even tripping on Shedeur not playing right now?
No, I'm not. Because you're the backup. We have Dillon Gabriel as our quarterback. I need to see if he can play.
But don't you need to see if Shedeur can play too?
Yeah, I'm going to see that the last 2 to 3 games. If
the season over by then.
The season over now. You're just trying to see if you got your quarterback of the future. And I'm going to give Dillon Gabriel more rope than I give Shedeur. They're not even giving Shedeur reps. So that tell you all you need to know. They don't have no plans of him playing anytime soon. So I'm going 7-8 games with Dillon Gabriel as my starter.
This is not a young quarterback learning the ropes. This looks like a franchise with no direction. The passing game is one of the worst in the league. There is no rhythm, no chemistry, no confidence. Every drive feels heavy. Every third down feels like a trap. And in the middle of that chaos sits the player the city cannot stop talking about, Shedeur Sanders, the rookie with swagger, the rookie with a name that carries real weight far beyond Cleveland.
Yeah.
Number 1 overall pick, I believe, maybe Heisman winner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he had the talent physically. Yeah. Forget the head, forget the heart. He had the talent physically. What is Dillon Gabriel going to be able to do in the next 3 to 4 weeks that's going to make you go, wow? He's not growing. Arm not getting stronger. He's not getting more athletic, and he sure as heck ain't getting younger. So what can Dillon Gabriel do in the next 3 to 4 weeks to make you go, wow? At least Shedeur is sitting there at 6'2", 215, 220. And more than anything, at least Shedeur showing you he has it. He has moxie. He has poise. He has charisma, he has swagger, all of those things that translate on the football field. At least Shedeur shown you the ability to turn programs around. Like, what are you going to see from Dillon Gabriel, T, in the next 3 to 4 weeks that's going to make you say, hell yeah, he's my franchise quarterback? You're not winning a Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel.
TJ Houshmandzadeh steps in with a calm voice and a dose of patience. Number 1, you got a rookie quarterback. This is what you expect. Not every rookie walks in and lights up the league like C.J. Stroud or Jaden Daniels. He's right, that kind of launch is rare, but Cleveland fans are tired of the wait. They have been waiting before some of these rookies were even born. Housh wants to give Gabriel more time, at least 7 full games before any decision. He says 4 games are not enough to judge a quarterback. He wants to see if Gabriel can relax, stop looking over his shoulder, cut it loose and just play free. It's a fair plan on paper, but paper does not fill the pulse of a locker room or a city. Patience only makes sense when there's progress. 4 games in, there is no real growth, just more of the same. You can hear the pushback in one pointed question. What can Dillon Gabriel possibly do in the next 3 or 4 weeks that is going to make you say, wow, that's our guy? His arm is not getting stronger. He's not getting faster. He's not suddenly developing elite athleticism. He's not morphing into a franchise quarterback overnight. Meanwhile, the player behind him offers something different. Shedeur Sanders stands 6'2" and sits around 215. He moves with quiet control, calm under pressure, charismatic, fearless. He has led and he has handled the spotlight before. He has turned around a struggling team before. That presence is not theory, it is proven. So Acho asks the question again, and it cuts deep. If you're not winning a Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel, then what's the point? This is not about disrespecting Gabriel, this is about facing the truth. The Browns cannot win the big thing by playing it safe. Not in this division, not in this league.
So what you want him for? And that's the first time I've actually realized that. Like, you play to win the game.
But how
and if you're not winning the Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel, why do you want to keep him out there?
Their season's over.
Why did they have Dillon Gabriel higher than Shedeur Sanders to begin with? They think in the building.
Personality traits.
They think in the building that Dillon Gabriel's a better quarterback.
Is he a better quarterback or is he more likable to the decision maker, Kevin Stefanski?
That we don't know.
Okay.
But I'm going to tell, I don't give a care if I like you or not. I'm playing the best guy.
Behind the scenes, the whispers get louder. Reports say there is a growing divide. Coaches see Gabriel as the safer choice, the guy who follows the playbook, the guy who was likable to the decision makers, especially head coach Stefanski. But likability doesn't win games. Leadership does, and that's where Shedeur comes in. TJ says if he were coaching, he wouldn't care who he likes more. He would play the better player. Cleveland might be overthinking this. They keep handing Gabriel chances and praying for a breakthrough. At the same time, Shedeur is not getting real reps in practice. Think about that. You draft a player known for confidence, known for football IQ, known for NFL-ready poise. Then you park him because you're afraid to disrupt the plan? That's classic Browns football, playing it safe when it's time to take a risk. The name Sanders carries an expectation. When Shedeur jogs onto that field, fans will feel it. Acho said it perfectly. As soon as they see Sanders number 12 jog on that field, chills gonna go through everybody in the crowd watching the game. That's not empty hype, that's belief. And Cleveland hasn't felt that kind of belief in a long time. The moment Shedeur steps between the lines, it won't just be a quarterback change. It'll be hope. That's the charge the stadium is waiting on. But wait too long, and hope turns into anger. Because if Shedeur eventually plays well, fans will ask the question that scares every front office. Why did we wait this long? If he succeeds, the city will celebrate. They will also feel betrayed. Here are the basic math that twists minds in every draft room. Dillon Gabriel is a 3rd round pick. Shedeur Sanders is a 5th round. On paper, that difference looks small. In front offices, it's everything. 3rd round picks are investments. 5th rounders are experiments. But Shedeur doesn't fit the 5th round label. His presence, his leadership, his college career all scream 1st round quality. Treating him like a long-term project makes no sense. If the Browns think Gabriel is their future, they're lying to themselves. He's a developmental quarterback, not a franchise cornerstone. If the team keeps losing, they'll be right back in the draft chasing another quarterback next year. So why not find out what you have now? Why not answer the question today? Housh gets personal, and you can feel the truth in it. He was a 6th round pick. He says the only way he ever got on the field was when someone got hurt. That's the ugly truth of the NFL. Late round guys rarely get chances unless something goes wrong. That's exactly where Shedeur is living. He waits behind a guy who hasn't proven much, yet the team still won't give him a fair shot. This is not about ego. This is about opportunity. Sometimes a franchise has to leap. Sometimes the moment picks you. Cleveland might be one injury or one bad performance away from that moment. And when it shows up, there will be no time to hesitate. Look at the history. Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson, now Gabriel and Sanders. Every time it starts the same. Fresh start, new system, new direction. Every time it ends the same. Confusion, rotation, disappointment. This is not only about quarterback play. It's about indecision, trusting plans instead of instincts, playing the guy who fits the structure instead of the guy who brings energy. That's why voices like Acho get frustrated. If you're already losing, what's the harm in trying something different? What's the harm in giving fans something to believe in? The season is not a lab. You can't hide behind a plan that isn't working and call it patience. You have to adjust when the truth is in front of you. Football is not just a game of stats. It's a game of emotion. That's what makes Shedeur different. Pressure has chased him since college, and he keeps rising. Through the draft process, he kept rising. He's not just a quarterback. He's a symbol of confidence, resilience, and charisma. When a franchise is cracked, you need more than arm strength. You need leadership that lights the room. You need belief that spreads. That's what Shedeur brings. That's what the Browns are missing. Dillon Gabriel will probably get 10 starts this season, maybe more. If he fails, then and only then will Shedeur get a shot. Most likely in the final few games when the season is already lost. That's not good enough. By then, the story is written. Another losing season, another wasted year, another what if. Fans will look back and ask why the move didn't happen sooner. In the NFL, opportunity doesn't wait. The best teams make bold decisions before it's too late. For Shedeur, this is both frustrating and motivating. He's watching from the sideline and he knows the truth. Every bad throw from Gabriel brings him closer, but he's learning patience, the kind every great quarterback needs. When his time comes, it won't just be about proving he belongs, it'll be about proving the Browns were wrong to wait. When he steps onto that field, every pass will carry weight. Every completion will send a message. Every touchdown will feel like redemption. He's not just waiting for his turn, he's preparing for his moment. Cleveland fans are some of the most loyal in the league. They have lived through heartbreak after heartbreak and rebuild after rebuild. But this time, the frustration feels different. They don't just want a quarterback, they want a spark. They want someone who gives them a reason to believe on Sunday. When they look at Shedeur, they see that spark. They see swagger, they see confidence and control, the exact qualities this team has been missing. Fans are tired of excuses. They want action. And if Gabriel continues to struggle, they will make their voices heard, loud enough for Kevin Stefanski in the front office to listen. They always do, they always will. That's the heartbeat of this city. It never quits and it never whispers. It is not a matter of if Shedeur Sanders will play. It's a matter of when. When that time comes, Cleveland's offense will either come alive or crumble under the weight of expectation. But people will be watching every throw, every snap, every reaction in the stands. You'll know in minutes if the Browns have finally found their guy. If Shedeur succeeds, he won't just save the season. He might save the franchise from another decade of mediocrity. He might reset the standard in that locker room. He might bring back the feeling in that stadium that most fans have only heard about. That's the promise of potential when you stop playing scared. If you're not winning a Super Bowl with Dillon Gabriel, then what's the point? That is the heart of this whole debate. Football is not about being comfortable. Football is about competing. If the Browns are serious about changing their future, they have to stop protecting comfort and start chasing potential. Shedeur Sanders is not just another name on the depth chart. He's the energy this city has been searching for. He's the leader that the locker room needs. So how much longer will the Browns wait before they accept what everyone else can already see? The time for Shedeur is not someday, it is now.